Right, hello. So welcome back to Washer Lad. So today we're taking a look at this Bosch WMNB 712EW washing machine that I bought a year ago. Well, I posted a picture on Instagram of these two bolts. These should not be A, rusted as they are, and B, these actually have like a type of cement or concrete around the bolt, but it has sheared off. So we're actually going to do an update video because the machine has obviously been replaced with a Samsung, but whilst this machine is here, the Samsung is obviously in the kitchen, so this will probably become either a second machine that I'm going to put here, or I'm going to have this as like my testing thing. So if I do buy washers, I can just test them in this space. And of course, we're resting on the mealer. So the first thing I'm actually going to do then is take a Torx head, Allen key to this, as these screws are Allen keys in the back. I'm just going to zip them off with my electric driver, just to speed things up. You can put these on a natural screwdriver and twist it, but there's no point doing that because it'll take forever. Oh, and one thing before we start, make sure you're unplugged from the mains, people. Okay, just going to rest that around the drain. So just make sure that you've got your make sure you're unplugged from the mains. That's one. That one was in there, not very tight at all. So let's open her up. Just slide it. It should literally just slide away. Cool. Right. So let me just actually demonstrate what's going on here then. So you will notice how this had a nail in it, by the way, but you will notice how this is a lot closer upwards to the seal than it is to the actual. Now there's normally quite a big dip in this. There's normally a dip, but this is like resting on the actual seal, which is not good. And then this is where the damage is. So this here, this is the counterweight here. So this is the actual counterweight that has actually fallen off. These are the bolts for the counterweight. One wasn't like forced in, as in hasn't got the cemented round it, but you can see how much it's bowed the door seal out, which results in the door not locking. So the actual weight has fallen off and is actually resting on this door seal. If I bring you up, you'll see inside of the machine. Now, you're probably wondering what we're going to be looking at, but obviously we can see the counterweight here. Obviously, this is where the weight should be fixed to. Here, it's resting on the door seal, as you can see. So basically, this is now resting on the door seal itself, as you can see, and it is freely moving on that door seal. If I actually push the weight back, you can see, there we go. Now I was talking to Which Washer, and he said this is a common problem with these Vestal machines, is that they tend to snap their weights quite quick. Now, as you can see, this has dropped significantly. You can also see down here, by the way, we are disconnected from the mains, as I showed you. This here is the door interlock. And it's actually busted the door interlock. Like, there's no power getting to that door interlock now. And it's also hit the pump So it's actually hit the pump as well. So basically this machine is dead. I don't think anything else has been affected. Suppressor there. Yeah, so it's just this front weight is resting, and it is snapped on both points, as you can see there. If we can get a little bit of focus on there. Bloody cable's in the way. But you can see just here, in this part down here, where the weight should be fixed on that little screw point there that's poking out. There. In the top left there. I'll put a circle around it in the editor. But that's where the weight should be fixed to, and here. But of course, it's not. It's resting on the door sill. That's the hole there where the weight should be fixed, and I can actually lift it up with one hand, and you can see it's clearly snapped in. It's snapped, and the actual bolt is still in there. So this machine is dead. I don't think there's any other problems to report. Belt looks fine down there, but yeah, so this has caused significant damage. So yeah, it would need a new door lock, and the pump as well. It's hit the pump because the pump ain't coming on anymore. So this is basically a no-goer now. And I'll show you the machine it's replaced with. So this is what's replaced the bush. It's in the kitchen, which is why we've got this white countertop here, and this countertop here is because it's now in the kitchen, and obviously the bush is in there. This is a Samsung WW90K5413UX 9 kilo eco bubble. So yes, this will be staying where it is, and obviously we've just connected it via here normally, but yeah, it's quite a nice one. 9 kilos, so it's 2 kilos bigger than what the bush is, so we can actually get more in this. It's a hell of a lot quieter as well. I've noticed on this one how the door seal goes round here. On normal machines they don't. On the bush, the seal kind of ends here rather than goes underneath. But anyway, that's what the bush's replacement is for now. Well, it is for now, unless I get another machine going in there. But yes, and then I'd wash is left open for the night. Detergent drawer. We'll go back to the bush now. So meter's finished. Turn that off. So yes, that's the Malinese to report really. So the Samsung Eco Bubble is the new machine for now. Initially I thought it was actually this weight on the top, but it's not. I initially thought it could have been this top weight, but then I realised the front weight, we've also got front weight, and I didn't realise that until I opened it up. Suspension springs, a bit squeaky. You can hear that weight moving now, look. Yeah, so that's not attached to the top, that's calf. I don't even know if it's... Oh my god, it's actually come away from the whole front tub. Bloody hell. Jesus. But anyway, there we go. So we'll put the lid back on, and Scrapman's going to take this away. Detergent drawer is very dirty, mouldy. All this detergent drawer is mouldy. I think these are the same Allen key bolts as well. Yeah, so these are the same, so we could easily take this bar off. I'm surprised the suspension springs are actually on this bar, which is quite interesting to see, but normally they're not. They're normally attached to the... Normally they're on normal machines now. On some models they're actually attached to the actual casing of the machine. But yeah, anyway, we'll get the top back on, and I'll show you that. Right, so getting the top back on is pretty simple. You just slide it back on again. reverse the just reverse it on the driver so it does up, not undo. Make sure you've got the tub the right way round to start with. Now this one is quite nice and easy because it slots into the actual top, and then just slot it in, bang, and then pop in the screws. Now there is a gap in this. This will probably hopefully close up once I've screwed it on. So right, and I can't find where I put my other bloody screw now. Sure I put it on there, but anyway, don't matter. You can see how it's kind of tightened it up neatly. Anyway, there we go. So that was investigating the Bosch WNMB 712EW washing machine. Like I say, this thing is now pretty much toast. The drum still turns fine. That's the funny thing. Oh, it's just so, yeah, so that's the damage there. But anyway, this is so loud. I find this is so loud now that I've listened to the Samsung on 1400, and this is only a 12, so it's so loud compared to the Samsung. I wonder if these are the same ones. It's surprising that. Yeah, so that's just torqued up. I'm surprised they actually use the same Allen key on my driver the whole machine round. It's the same for the door lock as well. They use the same Allen keys on here as well. The Allen key selector on here, but yeah, I think they are anyway. Yeah, they are. Anyway, there we go. So that was investigating the Bosch WNMB 712EW. Hope you guys enjoyed. This thing will be going to the scrap. Anyway, more videos of the Samsung to come. Hope you guys subscribe, like and enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one.